Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, take flight in the Airbus A320neo in Wizz Air colours on a flight from here in Kraków, Balice, Jean-Paul II airports to Eindhoven. New scenery today, so looking at the scenery released by Drzewiecki Design earlier this week, so it was like Monday, Tuesday release, and yeah, it should be a pretty fun flight overall. I mean, Drzewiecki Design have been doing a lot of scenery for Polish airports, well, for the last like 25 years now, so it's a new scenery from them, and hopefully should be quite a good one to have a look at as well. So jump to the cockpit, set the aircraft up, and prepare ourselves for our flights today. Welcome HK, welcome everybody else in chat. So if we open up the windows and see what you're saying, probably be a good start. Right, so first things first, batteries come on, set the figure 8 is to nav, and external power comes on. It brings all systems to life. We will activate the crew supply, arm the emergency lights, no smoking comes on, strobes automatic, and nav lights come on. That's the overhead complete. We'll now jump down to the FMS, so actually before we do that, let's quickly head over to the tablet and set that one up as well. Welcome Martin, welcome... Right, so welcome HK, welcome Tay, welcome 40Gamer, welcome AvGeek, welcome PetriUV, welcome Tomcat, Martin, 40Gamer, and Bithstra. Quickly drop my company into the SimBrief tablet, so if I keep forgetting to do so, I just thought about it before I started, but hey ho. Right, so pull that from SimBrief, we reset the lights again. So that, these come off. Come on, there we go. So Papa Kilo Kilo to Air. Party 9:15 Zulu, arriving at 30:11. Right, FMGC, let's get the aircraft up. So, initialization, going to flight from Echo Papa Kilo Kilo to Echo Hotel, Echo Hotel. Thank you Martin for subscribing on Twitch, thank you very much dude, much appreciated. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, you're a star. Flight number today is Whiskey 65075. That goes into there. And then it's cost index and cruising altitude we need now. We'll pull those from the dispatch page. So the magic numbers we need today are 5 and 380. 5. Actually, initial climb is 280, so let's do 280 into the aircraft and then climb to 38 after less. Interesting. So, cost next 5, 280. Also, line the IRS, that'll take a couple of minutes to finish, so that'll go in the background. Perfect. Right. What do you find the input for cost index on the flight plan now to live? It's literally the very top one. CI 5, cost index 5 in the flight plan. Right, let's pop open the... What light in front of us on? Taxi lights? Yeah, taxi lights on for some reason. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so, let's pop open PACX and let's start booking our passengers, shall we? So, departing from Katowice to Eindhoven, 5075, 28,000. Um, 1 hour and 30 seconds, so put 1 hour 40 on the clock, with departure time in about, we're saying quarter past, so 20 minutes. Flying an A320neo with 142 people on board today. There's no Wi-Fi, no entertainment, no boarding music. We have got safety briefing for Wizz Air. Do get snacks, we don't get meal service. And with that, let's get to boarding, shall we? What's on your Saturday? Yep, not flying from Saturday, flying out of new scenery. Drzewiecki Design Kraków, new scenery, released earlier this week, so I thought we'd give it a look. Right, so in terms of fuel on board today, we need 6718 kilos. 6718, that goes into there. Back to FMS, and let's start loading our flight plan, shall we? So flight plan, scroll to the next in flight plan. Right, so, departing runway 25 on number 3J departure into number. We fly the Tango 738. to Lassis. Directs to DSAR, so insert that. Let's go down to the next supply point, DSAR. Following that, we fly directs to Larette. Then it's Pirots. After Pirots, we fly to Tango 851. Apparently we've landed already. Let's have to load the logbook. 851. I don't know what the powder just reset there. That's concerning. I'll check the iris alignment in a second. Still saying 5 minutes, so that's alright. The power just reset there. I mean, it can happen in real life where like a system's just kind of been bumped or something got tripped. But the fact that it throws up the logbook is very annoying. There you go. Next waypoint as this clarifies. What could have gone wrong there? After we fly to Zulu 850. To Pissap. And then finally it's the Tango 883 to Rotec. And there we have it. Insert that. Flight plan, good to go. Greet the passengers, listen to the weather, print out the sheet, and then get the rest of it going. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard this Wizz Air flight 5075 from Krakow Balice to Eindhoven. The flight time today is around 1 hour and 30 minutes, with the weather at Krakow nice and clear, nice and smooth for you, with the weather in Eindhoven potentially getting a bit cloudy. We'll give you a weather update as we get close to our destination. We thank you for choosing Wizz Air as your airline today. If you have any questions, feel free to speak to the camera crew. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us today. So we'll give PACX some minutes just to finish. There we go. Right, park address general, that's fine. Right, so weather request, send a weather request, let us into the ATIS.
Winds 270, visibility 10 kilometers, variable 230 to 340, 0.12 degrees Celsius, temperature 22 degrees Celsius, altimeter 1013, few clouds at 3,400 feet, winds 270, visibility 10 kilometers.
Yeah, not too bad today, not too bad at all. So yeah, 6 knot winds, 270, plus a visibility 34, QNH1013, temperature 22 centigrade. We'll set up our departure now, so Krakow departure, runway 07, is that, no, sorry, runway 25 is active. Sorry, no, so erase that. Departure 25 on the number 3 Juliet departure. Don't have 3 Juliet, but I've got 4 Juliets. That'll work. Insert that. Good to go. I'll also set up the ATIS. Sorry, the Unicom for this. So we are at stand 3 right. Taxi into the runway. Nice and short taxi. We're pushing back on to Zulu 3. Go ahead and taxi down Zulu 4, Zulu 5, we'll taxi down Zulu then. So pushing on to Zulu, holding Alpha, runway 25. Our departure was the number 4 Juliet. Right, that's all set up now, perfect. So you're on Volanta. If you want to track our flights, you can track us on the IVAO WebEye or via Volanta. That's aligned perfect. We're not going to turn the AP on just yet because the aircraft's still refuelling. It should be mostly finished now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. So while we wait, let's have a look at the scenery, shall we? So this is Kraków by Drzewiecki Design. I like it. I really, really do like it. Lots and lots of detail. Got a couple of static aircraft drops down below. The level of detail is fantastic in this. Got your maintenance hangars over there. Got your outbound. You've got your Ryan there with passengers boarding up the stairs, because that's realistic. Here at Kraków, they do it away from the stands. Behind's got a couple of aircraft as well dotted around. It's a very detailed scenery, this. And fair play to Drzewiecki Design, releasing as it says. I think inside, if you go to the terminal, there are even a couple of windows where you can actually pop in. Yep, someone's just spawned in. Yeah, so you go inside, you can see they've got some of the interior models. It's a very good scenery, this. Lots and lots of detail. I'm going to be flying out of Kraków a lot, if you haven't guessed yet. I mean, look at this. Look at this. They've even got security area depart. Like, look at this. 737's Air Pacific. They're AI models from IVAO. AI models from IVAO, or static aircraft part of the scenery. If they're moving, it's IVAO. If they're static, it's scenery. If you want to subtract fuel AFG, that's probably because you've got too much fuel already loaded into the aircraft. So you've actually got more fuel on board already than you actually need to load. Yeah, Gates 118. Toilette. Collier do Centrum. Train City. Parking. Car park. Oh, I love this. Look. There's your doors. Open door, you can walk out. Look. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Why not P3D? Because I prefer Microsoft Flight Sim Scooter. P3D I've retired as a sim. FSX, I've got one more kind of little projects left to do with it, and then I'll retire FSX for good as well. I mean, I did retire FSX, but I'm bringing it back one more time in September for little projects. You'll see when it comes. Kraków Airport. Jana Pawła. Sorry, yeah, Pawła. Jana Pawła II. John Paul II. I mean, like I said, Drzewiecki Design are probably my favourite senior developer of all time. You know, there's a lot of Polish airports, there's a lot of American airports, there's a lot of Russian airports. I've never spoken to the guy, but he does seem like a very cool guy to talk to. He's got a couple of licenses himself as a pilot. He's on Instagram a lot, actually. He's very active on Instagram. But I can tell you, this is a very pretty scenery, and I'd love to spend more time kind of exploring it. I mean, if you go into the city as well, he has added a bit of detail towards the city as well. A couple of landmarks, a couple of cityscapes. So he has added stuff for the city as well. Kraków. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a train station. Oh, look, moving train. That's a, it's not a Talent 2. Yes, that is a Talent 2, isn't it? This probably would have had a different name for it. I love this. Absolutely adore it. And there's your train station with, oh, of course, passengers waiting on board. Beautiful. Highly, highly recommended. Alright, so fuel's on board now, so we can start the APU up. Initially, fuel pumps activated too. In just a couple of minutes, we'll be pushing back from gates and making our way out of the stand. I mentioned that the co-pilot mod is active as well. Haven't got that one loaded yet. Where is it? VoiceAttack. Oop, Kraków Grounds come online. Whoops, okay, there's an update to VoiceAttack, give me 2 seconds. Yes, ATC has just come online. Hang on. Set altitude 2000. Perfect, okay, so it's working now. Right, so I'll give the grounds just a couple of seconds to log in. 118, this one's there. Hello there. EPKK ground, this is Wizz 5075 mic check. Right, we'll do a quick mic check, make sure it's all logged in properly. And as soon as he is, we'll then request our clearance to EPKK. It has a few minutes to it, but hey ho. Having ATC does make life a little bit easier. Well, makes life easier for us actually, because it means that there's no rush to the runway. So it's not online fully just yet. Hello, EPKK ground. Wizz Air 5075 mic check. Oops. Jumper's just fallen off the shelf behind me. Interesting. How have I been flying flight sims for? Years. I'll press Tomcat. Years and years and years. Yeah, he came online as you're pushing. He just came online like 30 seconds ago, so he may still be connecting for all we know. It could take him a couple of moments. Oops. Hello, got to check your desk operator. Oh yeah, down the stairs was the gate of boarding. This scenery is beautiful. Yeah, wearing an AC/DC shirt as well. Avgi, check your version of the A320neo then, Avgi, because that was an issue with the old aircrafts that has been fixed in newer versions. EPKK grounds was Air 5075 mic check. I'll try and drop a message then to EPKK ground. Oh, use the dev version, Avgeek, not the experimental. The experimental version hasn't been updated in about 3 months now. Oh, that's going to be confusing. So there's a Wizz Air 5076. I'm 5075. That's going to be interesting. Negative. So number one rule for any ATC, you need a microphone. If you don't have a microphone, you're not supposed to be on ATC. Alright, so I'm going back to Unicom now. Then we'll request our push and starts. Right, so AP is active, AP bleed is set. We'll activate the beacon lights to let ground crew that we are now ready for push and starts. Generators off. No, that's fine. Successful set. So power comes off. All looks good. Seatbelt sign comes on. So push back, shall we? Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Look, they've even got a jet bridge operator. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a custom jet bridge model. I just noted there's a lady in there operating the jet bridge itself. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, if the door closes, the door just closed. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Ground from flight's deck.
Good morning, Captain. Yes, everything is ready down here. Please release the brakes.
Brakes released.
And off we go.
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
You may begin starting the engines, Captain.
Turn facing east.
Okay.
Please take a moment to locate the nearest you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you.
You're the lot playing, aren't you, Transport Gamer? Very good. Very good. See you at Eindhoven. Stop pushback. Stop pushback.
Fine. Confirm parking brakes set.
Brakes set.
Perfect. Captain, have a nice flight.
Right. So we've done our pushback. Engine 2 active, engine 1 starts. Test controls. So get the co-pilot do our flight control checks. Thank you very much. Right, that's down to 1. That's noted that takeoff performance check, so we could do that 2 seconds as well. Precision finish automatic and set you to tire up. Right, go to performance. Set our transition at charts. Echo Papa Kilo Kilo. Our SID table, that's fine. Well, initial climb will also be set to set altitude flights level 100. Set altitude 10,000.
Right. Okay.
Right, so altitude set to initial climb 10,000. Transition 5. Flaps 1 and flex temp is 68. Our V speeds are 123, 124 and 128. So, tech performance sets, aircraft pushback, all looking good. Engines are active, we'll call the APU now. Activates the taxi lights. Release parking brake. Let's taxi to the runway. So, now leaving the fantastic Krakow scenery. We'll be back again soon. We will absolutely be back again soon. Like I said, I do adore this place. The Drzewiecki Design scenery is absolutely fantastic. Yes, Sergeant, we're using the freeware Eindhoven scenery. The it is fantastic, the scenery. I do really enjoy it. Fly to Bath then, you sure have got a couple of flights to Krakow. That's more than standard for that. Alright, so set the brakes to max, arm the spoilers, reset that. APU's coming off, that's fine. TEV config test, cabin check. Right. So we've done our pre-takeoff checks. We'll hold short alpha, announce our takeoff intentions, and then get going. Main end of the airport, probably Wizz Air or EasyJet, Lewis. Or to be fair, I don't think there's really a main airline for Krakow. I mean, you get everyone. You get a lot of Polish airlines, Krakow, Wizz Air, EasyJet, Ryanair. They all come to this airport. Right. So holding at 07. Oops. Should not have done that. Yeah, it's not 07 active, isn't it? Sorry, it's 25. Right. Give me a second to just fix that small error. There we go. Nobody saw that, right? Alright, it's added to the very end, sorry. Well, hang on, give me 2 seconds just to confirm. 07. Then that confuses me, hang on. Sorry, no, I did go the right way. Sorry, 2 seconds. I think that's an accurate... Look, it marks it for 07 when this is runway 25. Sorry, I'm not going crazy. The scenery's incorrect. They've marked the wrong runway. Right, that's not my fault. That's an... Alright. I'll report that later. That's just the wrong marking. I'm not going crazy here. They've just put the wrong numbers down. Right, okay, so that now cleared up. Landing lights on. Landing lights on.
Landing lights on.
Alright, landing lights on. Transponder is set. Cabin crew, take your seats for takeoff, please. Alright, so yeah, I'm not going crazy. They just put the wrong markings down. I can live with that. One more aviation from Krakow, very nice. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. How are you today? Alright, throttle 40. On to stable. Up to flex. knots, 100 knots, V1 rotates. Positive right gear up. Pitch down 10 degrees. Yeah, I got a takeoff inhibitor warning there. It's telling me that I need to set my throttle to flex. Although I do set it to flex, so I'm not sure if that's just an issue with the aircraft or not. Flaps up. Autopilot's on.
That's all.
And then throttle will now reduce to climb. Yeah, apparently. So the issue I got was my aircraft wasn't set to flex temp, although it certainly was. So in that case, I can just go around that. I'll look, probably not. Well, maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. There is ATC key in, I just don't use it. I use IVAO's network. There's no Krakow Tower online, so there's no one to talk to in that regards. There is ATC. We may speak to a centre later on, I'll have to wait and see. Whoops, set the altimeter now to standards. 10,000 feet, turn off landing lights. Took off a couple of minutes early, which is pretty good, so I have got some time to spare. And yeah, next stop, like I say, will be Eindhoven. I have seen the sim update 5 improvements, Alex, yes, and it's a W performance on every single bit of hardware you've got. So right now I'm getting a solid 20, 25, 30 FPS being on scenery. If I can push that to 40, 50, 60, I'm going to be so happy, I can say that now. I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim is not terrible, but there are some, like, if you go to Paris, if you go to London, at that point my system is completely dead, so it'll be nice to finally have some kind of fixed stability with the simulator. We're about to pass through 10,000. Drawyah, not spamming, but when I asked this question, it's a really good quick question. Is jet payware good by... I'm not sure what you mean by that, Transport Gamer. But when I asked this question, it goes really quick. My question was, do you think that E-Jet's payware... Oh, the Embraer. Not sure, Transport Gamer. I'm not so keen on the default A320 FMS and default A320 systems. If it was custom, I would, but if it's default A320, not so sure, I'm afraid. No beeline run IVAO. Don't use that sim, use IVAO. How much is Krakow scenery? I bought. Hang on, how much is it? I bought it a couple of days ago. I see Krakow delivery just come online. So, Drzewiecki Design Krakow. It costs. There it is. So it normally costs $23, but right now as it's new, it's reduced down to $16. So £12.14 for that scenery. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. 12 quid. Highly recommended. I do adore it. How much did I pay for it? Did I get it during the sale or not? I actually don't know now. Let me double check. It's one of those weird sites which change the password, isn't it? There we go. Alright, orders. Alright. Set altitude, flights level 280. So that was our initial climb to 10,000, and they're going up to 28,000. So I paid full price for it. I bought it before the sale, which the sale must be quite new. That's annoying. Well, there's a couple of quid and a developer I like. I'm not going to fuss about it. But yeah, well, it's on sale right now on flightsin.com, so definitely worth a purchase if you want it. The registration, sure, it's Hotel Alpha, Lima Juliet Alpha today. I believe this is the first of the A320neos that went to Wizz Air. Stream recording using OBS. A lot of eco, OBS. The registration is letters. Always letters. Have you ever thought of flying to Bay or Densipar? I'm not sure about that one on Transport Gamer. It's not an airport I've heard of, Bay or Densipar. Program at the top, that's going to be FlyLive Studio at the top there with all your flight information. Menus by streamers shows your in-flight stats. This is what it looks like for me. So aircraft type, altitude, heading, ground speed, airspeed, vertical speed, sim time, real time, frame rates, VAS, which is only used for FSX P3D, which is your memory. Departure and arrival, that's your meter, your flight progress, flight number, latitude, longitude, and then your flight's distance to go, ETA time, and time to ground. I prefer arrive out. How so? Prefer arrive out. Wait, can't track flight radar 24, Alex, because this isn't a real world flights. This isn't a real world flights, at least I don't think it is. Unless the real world flights are going at the same time. No, it can't be, because this flight's not scheduled until, like, August. It's seasonal. Yes, Aerosoft have confirmed the 30 release of Microsoft Flight Sim, which is going to be, well, hopefully going to be very good, that. I mean, we've already seen SCRJ, which I'm very, very happy with. They got the announcements of the ATR, which could be default to Microsoft Flight Sim, which is also a very good announcement. I do hope Aerosoft really... I mean, we've seen the CRJ. It's a very good aircraft CRJ, so hopefully these new ones will also be just as good. Oh, Bali, right. No, Bayo in Indonesia. Oh, Bali in Indonesia. Is that what you're trying to say, Transport Gamer? That makes sense. Cheers, Tens. Bali, Denpasar. That's the one. Okay, yes. We could do this on stage, certainly. Yeah, definitely something we can do at some points. So as we continue our climb, we can left-hand turn there, so let's look at the ground scene on the left. A bit of movement at the airport, so I think there's a Ryanair now lining up on the runway. So Wizz Air 5076 taxiing, got Ryanair 738 taxiing up to the runway. They're going to Rimini, they're going to Italy, not Eindhoven. And Wizz Air 214 still on the ground. Outbound 5, of which 1, 2, 3, 4 of us going to Eindhoven. Just flying over Katowice at the moment. It's about 10 minutes between us, which is perfect timing. So far so good. So far so good. And then, well, initially it's 280. It's Lassis, we need to climb to 38s. I might just skip that and go straight to 38s because there's no real need for us to level off so early. Yeah, Lassis up 38s. We don't need that at all, I don't think. Set altitude, flights level 380. Right, perfect. Also, time to seatbelt sign and give passengers their freedoms back. At altitude, 23,000 feet, coming up to 24,000 now, flight level 240. Oops, not in flights. Have a look at the passenger list. So, any famous names, anybody you recognise, this is where we have a look. Nobody yet. Felix Vronsky, Majewski. Gosh, Bieżicki, that one's pronounced. Bieżicki. Polish surnames are crazy. Wawrzyszek, something like that. Jedynak. Mozdziec. Zwietko. Gosh, seriously, where do these names come from, Poland? Dubanowski, there we go, that's quite an easy one to pronounce. Man, Polish surnames are a thing of beauty, I must say. Thing of beauty. I mean, even from my mother's side of the family, her maiden name is Pendziwiat. Pendziwiat. It's got more Z's than anything in the world. So continue our climb, very shortly we'll be arriving at 380. EPKK 9, your surname is Pusilovsky. So that's quite an easy one, if you can get it right. 10 Drawyah channel. Drawyah tries reading Polish names. I mean, you can't forget, to be fair, only Polish people know the name, but Grzegorz Biesiewicz, something like that. Grzegorz Biesiewicz from, God, how was that place name? Grzegorz... There you go. Grzegorz Biesiewicz. If you want to watch the video, I highly recommend it. I think this one's got subtitles, is it? Yes. There you go. Whoops, not that one. If you want to watch the video, give it a watch. It's a Polish comedy. It's like How I Won the War, and it's some Polish comedy. There you go. How I Leashed on World War II. It's a Polish comedy about this. I think it was a comedy. Essentially, it's just, yeah. He's a soldier who ends up in German lines, and he ends up basically confusing them to win the war. It's worth a watch. Pronounce Puchiwowski. Oh, sorry, is it because it's L that... Ah, sorry, you're right. Puchiwowski, yeah, sorry. Because the C-I, that's a Ch. Puchikovsky, yes. Would you ever fly an IVAO air bridge? I will do one day at Flight Fan, yes. There's a couple of air bridges, especially down in South America, that are very busy and worth doing, so we will definitely do some. Absolutely. We have got Eindhoven Tower online. They've been online for 23 minutes, but Eindhoven Tower are active. I wonder if... let me drop them a quick message already, just to ask them, have they got a microphone? Because I've noted that, as of late, lots of people have... do you have to stream to use FlyLive? Well, you don't have to, Joseph. Like I say, you got this tool here, which is what it looks like. But the overlay, yes, the overlay is for streaming only. FPS on average. Tar, thank you very much. FPS, we're getting about 26, 27 right now. 25, 26, 27. It's not terribly slow. Do you want to be a pilot one day? Certainly on a private license. Certainly a private license. Don't think I'll go commercial. Too expensive. Just spawned in. Chance of catching up. No, you never know, Ojai. If you fly something, well, flight like Mach 2, you'll be able to catch us up. Yeah, your name's not hard to say at all, Alex. Your name is very simple. Hang on, he is AS2 and from America region. He could be a guest controller. Let me double check, because guest controllers do exist. I'll look into that one. Good spot. Good spots. Hold on, I'm 22, Mr. Stark. I'm 22. Yeah, I guess only at AS3. I detect some naughties going on there. Do you think you can win Denmark? Absolutely, Operator Tomcat. Based on the 4-0 win against Ukraine we had yesterday, the fact that we're at home at Wembley with 60,000 England fans and no Danish fans in the stadium, it's the easiest game we're going to play all year. This is the most informed England are going to be in a long time. The players are hyped about it, and yeah, absolutely, we're going to win this. It's coming home, guys. It's coming home. Oh wait, is this the guy who had no microphone at departure? Yeah, he's just disconnected, flight fan. You've got a good eye there. He's just disconnected. Let me have a look at the... No, the other guy, so... Yeah, the other guy who had no microphone at Krakow, he's also not... Yeah, let me drop... I'm going to drop a little email to either guys later, because you are right, they shouldn't be controlling in these areas. That's why I'm having problems at the moment. This guy, so this is Poland division, this is Poland, so Polish division is fine. But this guy certainly isn't. Nor is that guy. I mean, there are some occasions where you do need to be a bit strict on people, because ultimately, you're supposed to, well, high quality ATC service, you can't provide it if you're not supposed to be there. Oh yeah, Ukraine were absolutely yeah. I'm not going to repeat a few chants I heard last night when working, but yeah, definitely not much I can do about that. Age limits for IVAO, I believe, is 12. 12 or 13. 13, sorry. 13. Same social media. 13. Yeah, they disconnected AvGeek because they're, well, their British division controlling the wrong airspace, so he's been told to disconnect by IVAO division staff. Like I said, I don't mind you guys controlling me, just do it in the right place. There's no point filling ATC somewhere you have no idea how it works because you're not supposed to be there. It's like if because I work in railways, but I'm not a train driver because that's not my job. But if I walked into the cab of a train and started messing around, that's how I get sacked, basically. There's no point doing something that's not your job, because ultimately I get into trouble. I love you guys having ATC and all that. That's why, for example, when I fly out the UK, I've got, like, well, 50 different air traffic controllers for the UK now in my Discord, just, like, watching whenever I fly from wherever, and then boom, that's it, for the airports. But if you're controlling country, or if you're controlling airports in the wrong country, then that's not how it works, I'm afraid. Yeah, mistakes are made. Like, I go to Germany and I start controlling trains out of Berlin Central Station with my baton and all that. Just randomly walk into the wrong airports. Maximilian Reiser, yes, the Krakow airport is payable. You need to... It costs £12.50, which is about... God, if you remember my Polish is what it? It's about 40 złoty. 40 złoty. Ish, something like that. Yes, from Drzewiecki Design. Top bar flying data is FlyLive Studio. Danstein, FlyLive Studio. All mods used, links in the description. apart from the freeway at Eindhoven. Not too bad, Owen. Not too bad. So far so good, dude. How you doing? Welcome channel. Welcome to the chats. I think applying to the private. I mean, absolutely, Avgeek. Absolutely. I mean, well, the UK's certainly grown in numbers in recent months on IVAO. I mean, look at this coverage for Sunday at 10 in the morning. It's beautiful. And yeah, I mean, this is the VATSIM at the moment. I mean, VATSIM, okay, you have more controls, 51 and 656 pilots compared to connections 587 and 44. So yeah, VATSIM's got more people. I'm not going to deny that. But at the moment, VATSIM, you've got Heathrow, Birmingham, Manchester, Dublin. On the IVAO side of things, you've got everything. London Centre, you've got Scott Control, Irish Centre, Europe starting to pick up, South 50 as well, getting ATC. Got more numbers on the VATSIM side of things, but ultimately it's a lot more widespread. In IVAO, it's more Eurocentric. Got more pilots in Europe than VATSIM in Europe, because in VATSIM it's a lot more spread over the world. IVAO, kind of many groups in Europe, groups in a bit of America, South America. But no, both networks are their equals. You can't have, well, you can have one without the other, but ultimately they are equals, and they do both provide a good service. I just personally opt for the IVAO option out of force. Can't wait for the July 27, play that Game on Xbox One. Oh yes, 27th of July release, isn't it? Not long to go now, not long to go. Can you change division from UK to Poland? Your original UK moved to Poland. If you drop an email to support, Avgi, if you drop an email to IVAO support, I believe they can change your country of origin based on if you've moved or not. Let me have a look if there's even a way you can do it manually. I mean, all I can really say is yeah, drop an email to the IVAO people, and they may be able to change that for you. Because I'm looking at the profile details, they do lock your whoops, lock your details in. But it may be worth having a look. Christian's departed, he's Wizz 214, very good dudes. Hopefully see you. Yeah, there you go. Membership IVAO error, there, that's one flight fan. Yes, drop an email to that membership email and tell them that you've moved. They will transfer, and that should be fine. FlyLive Studio, Dan. FlyLive. Links in description. Names in description. Check description. Chessable Games departed, and that's a lot, so we're not everyone yet, there's still one more on the ground with 5070. There's still one more on the grounds. And then the flight train to Eindhoven finishes. $120 K-Fields. I don't know what you're looking. Oh, the sim. Sorry. yeah, so the sim costs $60, $90, $120 depending on the version you use. I wish they could merge IVAO and VATSIM. Kendall, I'm afraid it's never going to happen because 20 years ago it was one network. What was it called? It wasn't. It originally was one network, but they split. What are they called? SATSCO, the Simulated Air Traffic Controllers Organisation. So originally it was formed as SATSCO, but basically there's an in-argument between two divisions, and so they split. You had the American-centric VATSIM form, you had the Eurocentric IVAO form, and then there was a second IVAO, IVAO.net, that formed as well. So there was 3 networks: IVAO, VATSIM, IVAO, and IVAO. VATSIM stayed as VATSIM. IVAO.aero stayed as IVAO.aero. The other IVAO, they just kind of dropped into obscurity and died off basically. So they originally were one network, SATSCO, but they split and separated. So VATSIM was a new organisation that's just on its own. IVAO is the direct successor of SATSCO. SATSCO, IVAO the same, VATSIM kind of just branched away. And so these days they're 2 separate networks, which I don't see a chance of merging, I'm afraid. But there you go, a little bit of history for you guys. They were one network, but now they're 2. Well, they're originally 3 networks, but now they're 2. Cheers, Jonathan. Glad you're enjoying the constant streamings, and I'm good, dude. I am good. Thank you for the kind words. A320neo, very excited for that one, Transport Gamer. Very excited. Should be a good release for Microsoft Flight Sim. Sorry for explaining. Sorry, step in the right direction. Oh, sorry, you're talking about the Aerosoft. So there's 2 now. There's X-Planes A330 and Aerosoft A330. Both are good. Both are good. Both should be good. So you're the one with the really confusing call sign in this by choosing the exact same call sign as me, but adding 1. It's very annoying people do that. Any chance to give your shout out to your wife? Your wife Young, who tolerates watching the video so well. P.S. Yeah, so, hello Young, how are you? 3080. We are... I think last time I got a check was 190 in the queue. 190. Unless I got an email since. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it's 190 in the queue for the 3080. So you're getting stream lag, Flight Fan. Refresh the page. I've got no FPS. I've got no drops frames. So the issue's on your end. There you go. Green connection. So I'm afraid the issue's on your end. Refresh the page. That should fix it. Is it true that IVAO is professional in VATSIM? I disagree, Hasso. Disagree. I mean, both provide an ATC service. If it was unprofessional, nobody would use it. People use it. Obviously, there's some sort of professionality to go on there. The VATSIM's training is more stringent, but ultimately they might provide a professional service. Thank you, Albany Plane Spotting Aviation, for the $1.90. Thank you very much. Watching stream for the first time. Welcome, dudes. How you doing? Welcome, channel. Welcome to the chats. Hope you're keeping well over here for the long run. Apologise, planned flight yesterday. You searched up flight number online and put +1 in case someone did the same. Fair enough. Because that's the return flights. 5076. That's flight from Eindhoven back to Krakow. That's you, IVAO client. How many monitors do you have? I have 2, Tomcats. I have 2 monitors. Does he have taste of both? He uses both. Yeah, I mean, use whatever network suits you, really. I use IVAO because of reasons. The second one, or was that just glitching? Well, here's Aberdeen for the 199. I just need to double check something in 2 seconds. I've had issues in the past where Oh, scrolls a long time ago. Never watched you. No worries, dude. No worries. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well, dude. Again, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you very much for the support. You're a star. Albany plane spotter. Albany. Where is Albany? That's it. It's New York. New York, US State. New York State. It's not New York City. New York State, Albany. Yes, that's it. Because it's an Albany expression. Steamed hams. That's where I know it from. I presume you're from the same Albany from the Simpsons sketch. Oceanic, come on, very good. Oceanic, gosh. If I wasn't working today, I'd have done transatlantic for that. Unfortunately, I'm working today, so I can't do it. But if I was not, that'd have been very, very good to fly on. Yeah, clearance to be obtained. No later than 30 price entry. If file clearance. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Hang on, you got a company message. Oh yeah. Probably from you, Flight Fan. You didn't want to point it out. Let's have a look. So Atsu, AOC menu, free text. Whoops, oh no, received. From Wizz Air 5076. Hey. $5076. That's Invis right there. Hey. Oh yeah, for those who don't know, the A320neo has a text messaging system, so you actually message other pilots. It's Invis. Although he hasn't got his call centre out properly. Albany, super chat. Yes, Albany, New York, dude. Yes, that's the one. Remember, guys, steamed hams. It's an Albany expression. So there's I'd over the top of your flight plan there. It's not the most direct route in the world, but I believe it's because we have to avoid certain airspace. Eindhoven, yeah, so we have to avoid Maastricht and Dusseldorf. So yeah, so that's our flight plan reasoning. So there's Dusseldorf, there's Dortmund, so we just have to avoid their airspace for making our approach into Eindhoven. Adds about 3-4 minutes, but otherwise... why do you have to avoid that? I mean, that's just how the flight plan is generated, but it's due to traffic, which, to be fair, in IVAO, or any online networks, never going to be that busy. So what we'll probably do, we'll just fly... When we get towards, we'll probably skip that and go direct to PISAP, just to kind of save a couple minutes. Probably what we'll do in the end, because there's no real need for us to just do that awkward bit of flying. Start, yes, we're going to fly down the Rotec 2 Echo arrival from my 03. Rotec 2 Echo for 03. 747 landing at Warsaw. No stars to 03. Let's have a look, shall we? Air arrival. Yeah, there's no stars being read out. Don't want the aircraft decided to change its flight plan there for some reason. Alright, let's have a look at this in detail, shall we? So, plan, zoom in. I'm already not liking the looks of what it's given me. What is that? Okay, well, that waypoint needs to go, that's for certain. Flight fan. Albany, making a trip report for the 2nd of August, watch it. Let's have a look.
What's up, guys? Have you ever...
This one, Delta Airlines 717. I must say, actually, did you catch telco for this one? Because I'm fairly sure the aircraft that I flew is now part of Delta. Yeah, I do love my 717s. Drawyah 717. Yeah, I flew one. So that even I get ads on my own videos. Come on, YouTube. Yeah, Volanta. Echo India Delta. No, FCB. Echo India. FCB. Foxtrot Charlie Bravo. So it was Volanta. Ex Volanta. Is that it? No one's operating anymore. Fair enough. It's dead. Well, not dead, but retired. So it's currently... Whoops. So it's leased from Boeing, Boeing Commercial Aircraft leasing thing. But it looks like nobody's taking them online. It is a shame. These 717s, they have aged now. They have aged. No, I do adore them. I do adore them. If I get a chance to fly them again in America, I certainly will do. So look at the star charts for that. Could you do a tutorial on setting up the stream? Not sure, Zoria. I mean, I could do it at some point perhaps, but we'll see. Was it 2 echoes? So Rotec. Oh, is that it? Is that the star? Rotec directs to airports. And that's probably why there's no star for this one. Let's do what was let's have a look. So in terms of speeds at the moment, we are over here, just south of Berlin. So we're doing Mach, well, ground speed 454, 451, 470. Geez, what are you doing? Planned speed Kilo 757, 759. Yeah, so his planned speed is much higher than us. You are right, he's shooting through the sky at the moment. Yeah, so Eindhoven's a handcrafted airport because there's no default Eindhoven, but even then the star isn't really much to desire. It's just direct Rotec into airports. So, fair enough. We'll just follow the ILS nodes down, which is that really awkward ball. By the time we get to that, what's that final waypoint? So, Rotec will fly direct to Echo Hotel 582, and then kind of just go in from there, really. It's going to be a bit of jumping for these final few waypoints, I believe. There will be some jumping required. Rob Miller 89. Sub to you when you're watching your Sydney to Brisbane flights. Jetstar Johnny's called. Yes, I remember that one. Sydney to Brisbane, that was one of my early streams for Microsoft Flight Sim, and it released not that long before. Good flight that. The scenery in Australia is definitely beautiful. my nan on the phone there. What's wrong with Microsoft Flight Sim there, Gary? Why can't you play it? Whoops. Turbulence. We'll quickly put the seatbelt sign back on there. That was interesting. Invis disconnected, did he? Yep, he's disconnected. He didn't have to disconnect, we just asked him what speed he was doing. No reason to disconnect there. Could you use Air New Zealand stream from Brisbane to Norfolk Island? So maybe at some point, Petrofy. It has been a while since I started Air New Zealand, so certainly can do. So far so good, Atul. So far so good. I mean, the weather's been pretty good for us at the moment. The last time we reported the descent weather, we'll probably print out a new one short. So broken clouds 110 to 100s. Visibility 5,000. So yeah, there's low visibility at Eindhoven. We'll update passengers later about that. There's no rain report at least. But yeah, it's low visibility on arrival. You never know, might be a Cat 3 landing, Autoland today. See how the weather goes. I may talk to Langen in a bit. Yes. So Langen radar's online. Although Eindhoven is outside our airspace, so we're seeing Langen for descent, and then we disconnect later on. But they're only below flight level 250, so should do. Maybe not. We'll see. Over Leipzig at the moment next. Livery with Wizz Air colours, Albany. We're in Wizz Air colours. Have you cancelled a bug when I use only 30% of GPU? Not sure, Carlos. Let me have a look. No, utilisation 59%. It's not an issue I've had personally. All I can really say, Carlos, is potentially what CPU and GPU do you use? What is your spec? What is your spec? Right now, it's more of a. It's neither flight fan. It's just a crosswind of 14 knots, although it's more kind of ish of a headwind, but not by much. Yeah, what's your spec, Carlos? Andrew, what do you think of Microsoft Flight Sim's Embraers? Default A320 systems, Andrew. I'm not too sure about that, I'm afraid. I'm not too sure. Sim Update 5 will certainly help with its all new kind of rendering engine reconfig. But we'll see. Just hold out till July, and we'll see how it all holds out. Sim Update 5. Trying to download the game, but it's only at 1 megabyte per second. Ouch. Which version do you get, Screamy? Which version did you get? If it's Premium Deluxe, then good luck. What's TAS? True airspeed. It's 454. 454. Project Sunrise is going to be Project Sunrise extra FPS. I mean, you can go anywhere. You can actually do London and Paris and New York without any frame rate stuttering. Joe's just taken off. Ouch. You'll be alright, dude. You'll be alright. You're still with us in spirits, even if you are... Well, 30 minutes remaining. You're, 2:30... So even if you're 2 hours and 6 minutes behind us, you're still with us in spirit, dude. Very slow spirits. Ah, Loves is just disconnected. I mean, if we're the same dizzy, that's, well, perfect. At least it means that our spacing isn't going to reduce anytime soon. I'm going to do a full reinstall soon to get the extra space. We'll see keep the add-ons in the marketplace. You'll keep the add-ons flight fan that you've purchased. You will need to re-download them again. Oh no, the code you don't put in the code. No, they're part of the marketplace. It's fine. You just have to download them all. But there's no need to repurchase because you've already purchased them. Not really cloud surfing, Carl. We are several thousand feet above them at the moment. Check your A320neo, Amjad. It's not compatible with the A320neo, the A330, unless you use the compatibility mod. Download compatibility mod or use the default 320 systems. Welcome, Klopp. How are you doing? Welcome, channel. Welcome to chat. How are you today? When you move house, you'll have solar panels. You could do long haul flights. Your PC uses a lot of electricity. I mean, most PCs these days are quite good for their energy ratings. They're not as power hungry as they used to be. Have you heard about Dovetail Yoke they're releasing? No, not at all, Andrew. What's it called? Do you have a link? Drop a link on Discord. I'm interested now. What is the Dovetail Yoke? As it's not a project I've heard of whatsoever. It's 5 AM. Welcome, Carlos. How are you doing? Welcome, channel. Welcome to the chat. How are you today? A bit early, isn't it? Unless you're specifically tuning in to watch the stream. Yes, Amjad, you're on IVAO. Triangle links in the pinned comment in the chats. Oh yeah, England 4, Ukraine 0. I'm taking that. I was at work yesterday watching the game. Thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. All the passengers as well. Loving it. Drunk passengers ain't bad. But when it's football fever, love every second of it. Yes, Ferro, we had downloaded the Eindhoven scenery. Yes. No Scream, you're an IVAO, not VATSIM. So Andrew, what about the Dovetail Yoke? Have you got any updates on that one? Newcastle New looks really disappointed. Yeah, that's because it's what's it called? Google Maps imports 3D data stuff. Not a fan. Not a fan. That's only got deleted relatively quickly. Hold on, I'm 22. I'm Jad, I'm 22. Okay, flying from Belfast to Central Ryanair. Very nice aviation gaming, very nice. Really looking forward to Ryanair hops in the TNG-73. Definitely. As soon as the PMDG 737 releases, it's going to be a day one purchase for me, and I am going to love it. Unless I don't like it, then I'm not going to love it, but come on, it's PMDG. They're known for their quality. There's no way they're going to release a damp squib onto the sim. Does doing waypoints mid-flight make your aircraft turn left or right opposite away from you? Does for you? Not normally, JBator. Not normally. We'll be doing some we'll be doing some skipping later on, so you'll be able to see how it kind of interacts with the aircraft. But generally, the answer should be no. We're going to fly to Pirot. So we'd like to and then from her we'll do direct to PISAP. In fact, we'll take. Nah, because you have to. Sorry, if it's a Boeing, I can do it like that. But no, you have to use the direct button. So we'll work it out when we get there. You're up early because you got a flight from Johannesburg to Heathrow. So, okay, very nice. So, real life or in flight sim, Carlos? And I presume then it's quarantine for you now, isn't it? Favourite airport, RB? It's Helsinki. Helsinki Volanta is my favourite airport. New modern terminal, full wooden interior finishing. I do like it. It's a very good airport. Gonna follow you, so you have no idea what you're doing, and there isn't a star. Well, good luck to that, Dizzy. Shouldn't be a difficult approach. We'll work out as we get there. Oh, Turtle Beach velocity. Yeah, no, that's nothing to do with Dovetail Games. Nothing to do with Dovetail Games, that's... Yeah, Turtle Beach velocity. It's a new yoke system coming out. Yeah, it's coming out with Xbox. Essentially, they're trying to rival Honeycomb's dominance in the Flight Sim Escape. Although the flight management sleigh does look quite interesting, I must admit. We'll see. We'll see. A bit of a chunky one, so is the Honeycomb, but hey ho, it's a yoke system, you never know. Helsinki, I've got an add-on, AvGeek. There's no Helsinki payware scenery. There's payware, it's not very good. It's not a default airport, it's just, well, default airports. No, I haven't tried your controls yet, Carlos. Not an add-on I've tried yet. How do you scroll through the fixed wing views? Custom preset viewpoints, Matthew. So default flight sim feature. You can save different viewpoints. I've got left seat, right seat, overhead, FMS, GoPro, left wing, right wing, and galley. They're all custom viewpoints you can set in flight sim. Quality Wings should be called 787, Kendall. Just because I haven't announced anything doesn't mean it's been cancelled. Quality Wings have been around for years now. They'll be releasing, don't you worry. Cruising speed of 737-800, it's Mach 0.79 to Mach 0.82. Mach 0.82 has been top speed, aviation gaming. Flew to Rotterdam, no, not in sim, not in real life. Danny? Not yet been to Rotterdam. Welcome Benji, how you doing? Welcome channel to chat, how are you today? Hope you're keeping well. I might get another TCA for the A380. I mean, that's what they're designed for, Javiator. It's modular, so you can have 4 throttle levers. That's what it's designed for. Favourite place you've flown? Helsinki. Helsinki Volanta. Sure, drop your link to Helsinki. And I'm talking about real life, by the way, not in sim. I'm talking about real life. I want the one by EPKK. That's the one. That's what I use. Much better than the Payware Helsinki. Which flaring issue? Sherrick, which flaring issue have you got? Hey, not too bad, Benji. Not too bad. How you doing? Welcome channel on chat. Welcome Ida. How you doing? Welcome channel on chat. How are you today? And with your small hands, not sure you get the levers. You can't be that small, Javiator. Can't be that small. 30 seconds. Ad block, Dizzy. Ad block. How are you doing? Losing some streams lately due to hard work in Mykonos tourism. Yes, I can imagine it's time to pick up now in the Greek islands. Hope to see you soon. And you never know, Flashfrag. You never know. I'd love to do some more of the Greek islands. Maybe one day. I've heard of Top Max Studios, Captain Osbo. I actually plan to feature them one day in the freeware series I do. Some of their stuff is very, very good. I mean, the F-35 actually has working, what's it called, the POVA takeoff, vector takeoff. That's working in that. It's a very, very good aeroplane. Actually, all that stuff is pretty good. It's highly recommended. Top Max Studios. I do plan to feature them at some point. Cheers, David. Yes, find the A320 today. A320 in Wizz Air colours. I've got 2 hours left from your flights. Not bad, Tom. How are you enjoying it so far? How are you doing? How do you decide which flights to make? So channel members gets. So this one was requested. Well, this one I decided because it's a new scenery that's released. So obviously I can do a Krakow flight. In terms of flight decisions, it's a case of if you're channel member business class or up, you get to request a flight. So I do request flights. Popular demand. So remember, if you're on my Discord, you get to do the airport request things. And so whatever gets the most requests, I'll then do top of the list kind of stuff. So that's one other decision, and yeah, it's just lots of releases and what I feel like, really. Or if flying the real world, then I'll also do those real world videos. So there's a couple of ways to determine the routes I fly. Alright, yeah, it's time to start thinking about our arrival information now. So MCG menu, Atsu, weather requests. Plugged our routing in now. Wait for message to receive. There we go. Right, so receive messages, meter, prints, check the performance, print the sheet out. Right, so next phase. It's too bright. Connection 1010. Temperature 21 centigrades, 2.16. Winds are reported variable at 2 knots. Okay, that's fine. I think it was 280 last we checked. In fact, I can check it here, can I? Yeah, variable at 2 knots. Okay, so we'll go to 030 then. From we're heading at 2. Transition 5. And our minimums. $420. Nope. 249 for the low weather. 249. Full flaps landing. Perfect. Also calculate our top of descents. Intercepts glide slope at. So it's a continuous descent path down to 1340. So say 1,500. 115 today. 115. 156. Fleet directs to PACX now. That reduces it to 62. Gosh, okay, right, percent. Set altitude 1,000. Set altitude 1,000. So kind of panicking there. Right, 1,300 sets, descend. Most expensive add-on I have, probably the PMDG NGXU for P3D 737 NGXU. Yeah, 62 seems a bit short based on that approach, Oh well, this is not that much off. I mean, descent's about now anyway, so should be alright. Yeah, so it's about 100 miles away at the airport now, so that... Oh, there you go, it's updated. 134. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Got at least one more direct point to make anyway later, so... We'll limit that. We'll limit that for now. How do you post for... So there's a form to fill out, Robert. There's a form at the top of that thread. Use that to enter the airports. Not yet, Christian, because the centre, if you read, is only below flight level 245. We're at 31,000 feet, so we're too high for them anyway. When we hit 24,500, then we'll collect centre. When it comes out, Avgeek, yes, when it comes out I will do. I'll try and fly most of the big releases on release date. Ooh, bit of thunder there. Shoot a thunderstorm. Lots of fun, eh? I'm going to call down to Eindhoven, should be. It's runway 03 side, so we're going to loop around the airports to make this approach. Should be a good one, this. Should be a good one. We did more A330 flights. So at some point we will do, Joseph, yes. We'll do a few more A330 flights. Nothing planned yet, although this weekend, this Friday is going to be the, there you go. It's going to be the long haul week, so... Microphone. So I do plan to do some of those. Right, so this week's tuned to, Unicom, sorry, Tower, 119110. Langen radar, right? Yes. I did Langen radar. This is Wizz 5075 descending through flight level 270 inbound at Bissap.
Wizz Air 5075, Langen radar, good day, identified. Proceed direct to ROTEC. Descend flight level 190, expect level 80 at ROTEC.
Fly direct to Robeck and descend to flight level 190, expect 180 for Robeck, Wizz Air 5075. Yes, RB, I think everybody knows who Swiss 001 is. I think everybody knows who he is. Right, so we direct to Rotec. Insert that, insert that. Set altitude, flights level 190. So we've got managed descent now. Get the autopilot to do it all for us.
EV421 Papa Langen radar, hello, identified. Proceed direct to ROTEC. Descend flight level 190, expect level 80 at ROTEC.
I've not had the ATC for that one yet, Carlos. Not yet had the ATC for that one. Have used the Contrail shop from Contrail shop. Which one's that, Tom C? Which one's that? Welcome, Wolf from Copenhagen. How you doing? Welcome to chats. Relaxing flight. Cheers, Yevers. Glad you enjoying the flight so far. VAS Aviation is... Yes, I know VAS Aviation. I'll check him out later. I know who VAS is. He's an IVAO partner, I believe. Fairly sure he is.
Wizz Air 5075, squawk 3070.
3070 for Wizz Air 5075.
Easy 421 Papa, squawk 4573.
Where is the IVAO server? Oh yes, he is. So, there you go. Partner creator, VAS Aviation. We all know who he is.
Traffic.
Whoops, getting a TCAS alert somewhere. Just to my left. I see the lights, no model appearing. There's an aircraft there apparently. About 3 miles away. Who is that? Oh, it's this one, KLM 1606.
Wizz Air 5075, descent flight level 80.
075. Set altitude 8,000.
I'm on it.
So what? Altitude 18,000. 18,000.
421 Papa, descent flight level 80 for Drzewiecki.
Wow, okay. Well, fair enough. So he's sending for Amsterdam at the moment.
KLM 1606. 122.8, good day.
Oh god, towers.
Switching to Unicom 122.8, KLM 1606. Good day and thanks for the service. Bye.
Would you use Pinpoint 777? Absolutely, Flight Fan. There's no reason for me to not use Pinpoint 777. Compared to the payware we've got, yeah, not always using Catsum anymore. Pinpoint seems to be the way to go for 777s. ATC always sounds like the same guy. I mean, I can imagine it's just the accent combined with a relatively low quality microphone frequency of the VHF. They are different people. They are different people. Do you agree with Swiss Serial 1 bad Rhino landing? Absolutely not, RB. Absolutely not. If anything, the bad Rhino landing thing was a joke that was dying years ago. He revived it. I disagree. I disagree. How are you playing the game? Well, Microsoft Flight Sim I've been playing since about a month before release, where I got the early access from Microsoft. So about a month before release I got. Although I did play it XO19 as well. That was a couple of months ago as well. Before that, lemon mint smoothie. Yes, please, Ojai. Closest I can do are Strepsil tablets.
Wizz Air 5075, 102 Unicom 122 is flight, good day.
Monitor Unicom 12800 for Wizz Air 5075. Thank you very much, take care, and bye-bye. Right, over to Unicom now. Do I use chat? I mean, I never have that problem about not understanding ATC. So the answer is no. If I need them to say again, I'll just ask them to say again. No, don't do that. Echo Hotel 582. Alright, that's down to the thick of the storm now. Yes, this is Flyby. Is the weather radar on? No. Probably worth having that on, actually. Good shouts. Right, weather radar on. Kind of orange patches, but not too bad. Landing lights on. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes. Yes, Kangaroo, I do have infinite flights. Would you recommend XP Realistic? I do use it, Avgig, I do really like it. Adds a bit of extra kind of life to your head movements and all that. I like it. I like it. Takes a bit of configuring to get it the way you like it. But yes, I do recommend.
We have begun our final descent to the Netherlands. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select any
Let's
craft.
get Flight Control Replay up and running. I've just updated it, so make sure it's all running smoothly. Oh yeah, you can take control of the aircraft now. They've added a few extra little features as well. Tech control, little edits, so 320, Eindhoven 2. It's getting better, FCR with every update. Little new features that I really do enjoy on it. Hello Drawyah, after the previous recent updates, Microsoft Flight Sim has been really strange. Every time you make fly Balice landing, your Neo won't catch it. Download the latest A320neo mod wall photo. There's an issue with the ILS. You are right, there's an issue with ILS at the moment. Can be fixed with update A320neo, which is pretty good, so recommend doing that. Speaking of which, 109.75. Can find out on ChartFox. 109. Yes, 109750, perfect. We do a return flight, probably not operate on CAC, I've got to go to work after this. If I do a return flight, I don't have enough time to get ready for work afterwards. A little bit of integrity lighting, not too much, just a tiny bit. Could you do a flight control, please? I've already done one, Avgeek. Already done one. It's kind of a review tutorial. It's a mix of both, review tutorial. But when you press save, it starts recording. At least it should start recording, Avgeek. If not, is it Fly? No, I think it's SimConnects. It might definitely be. I'll double check. I'll have to double check at some points. Try the new wiper sounds. What wipers? Set altitude 2000.
Confirm.
Landing on and on. So, going to make sure we're communicating on Unicom now, just to ensure that aircrafts are aware that we are descending. Right, also set the altimeter to 1010. Yeah, too quick. As we slow down, the air wipers will enable, that is correct. While we're at it, in a couple of minutes, well, a couple of moments even, we'll activate the approach phase, start sending the airplane down. We'll start dropping our flaps as well for landing. Some break in the clouds at least. It's not completely covered. It should make for a very interesting approach this actually. It should make for a very interesting approach indeed, the landing today. Following 95. So skipping it to yes we are, perfect. Right, so that approach is correct. I'm going to reduce our descent rate slightly, just so not going to go down too early, as the airport glide slope does expect a continuous descent, not stopping. PACX is PACX. Nabil, it's literally called PACX. TFDi Design PACX. All mods linked in the description. Again, first course on 27th of July, yes. Momo, released on 27th of July, Microsoft Flight Sim. Do enjoy it, do enjoy it. Takes a bit of time to download, but you'll see why everyone loves the sim. I'm really told. Hopefully the Xbox controls won't be too bad. That operating the overhead panels and all that stuff for the aircrafts could get fiddly, but once you get used to it, trust me, you will adore this platform. Doesn't mean I've worked properly yet. Kind of, Tomcat. Kind of. It works for the most part. It follows your what's the words? Constrictions. Follows your constrictions down, but your constraints. But other than that, it works enough. Basically, it works enough. Wow, free orange of my name in chats. I'm not sure what you mean by that, RB. Oh yeah, next performance update Atlantic I'm very excited for. If it helps increase the Sim's FPS tenfold, then absolutely. Absolutely, gonna love that one. Alright, let's activate this approach phase now, and let's slow the airplane down. Got a V approach of 124, touchdown at 119 today. Speed brakes armed. Brake sets to medium given the weather conditions. A bit below the glide slope, it's going to reach our descent rate to about 500 feet per minute. Oop, there's your wipers. Although no sound yet. Maybe it's just too loud in the cockpit for them. Flaps 1. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator will not be on mobile, Tandy. There's no way this platform will ever make it onto mobile. I have got a new GPU on order, EPKK. I ordered a 3080 about 6 months ago. Still waiting for it because of the backlog of orders. But I have ordered one, just waiting. Just waiting. We're on IVAO, Atlantic. We use IVAO, not VATSIM. Bit low, not majorly. Charts level off at 1,300, where we'll then follow the glide slope down. Flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
Not there yet, Hank. Not there yet. Still got a little bit of descent to go first. Flying the dev version sounding. Flying the dev version. Oh yeah, it's the 4th of July. It means I get to play this song finally. From College Humor. It's an old classic. I play it every year on the 4th of July. And I make sure that every year that video is also disliked. Not because I don't like the song, but because I'm British. Yes, for my American friends out there, there's a reason we don't celebrate the 4th of July. Just gonna leave it at that. Not yet minimum speed, Mark C. Minimum speed is 124. We're at 139 at the moment. Not yet minimum. Let's get ourselves onto the localizer next. Localizer active. Flaps position 3.
Flaps 3.
I'll let the aircraft manage its speed on its own, Epic Hacks. Ultimately, A320 manages the speed for you all the way down. Come on, aircraft. Center on the glide slope for me, please. Landing gear down.
Landing gear.
Flaps full.
Full flaps.
Right, so we're in landing config. Just wait for the glide slope to hit now. Gonna try dual channel for this one, I think. Right, here comes the vertical. Putting a 2-knot headwind at the tailwind at the moment. Winds have slightly changed variable, but 0-3s are established, so that's what we'll do. Right, approach mode sets, dual AP sets. Right, so we've got Cat 3 single dual sets. I'll probably get the aircraft to Autoland today because, you know, weather. Cabin crew, seats for landing please. Seats for landing. So, 1000. We'll leave it on your auto land. I will need to manage the throttle, but my hand for the stick won't touch controls today. Autoland's boring, why bother? Have you seen the weather, Owen? If you're not happy, you can watch somebody else. Ultimately, my job is to get my passengers down safely. All 134 of them. I use airfleets.net for aircraft, RB. Airfleets.net.
Above.
100 above.
200. Minimum
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Idle.
10. 5.
Touchdown. Versus sets. $80 knots, 60 knots versus cuts. Release the brakes.
Of course.
No, no. Stop. What have you done? Ah. What did you press? I said release brakes. What did you do?
The Netherlands. The local time is
Push the brakes.
12:52 p.m. and it's currently about 21 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile device. Please remain seated until the air.
Right, exit to the... No, carry on a bit further. And then we exit to the right.
Thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Perfect auto land landing. Absolutely, Appleboy. Perfect landing. That's on the left. Really? Fair enough. Right, so the aircraft is well, short final now, so now that we're clear of the runway. Landing lights off. Taxi lights on. Start our APU. Oh yeah, there he is. What are they doing? Have they missed the runway? Interesting. We'll have a close look at that when we get to gates. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to taxiing right now because their approach path is yeah, eyeless overshots. That's what it looks like. It's not default traffic in yet. This is IVAO. This is a person flying the aeroplane. Just not very well by the looks of things. We'll go to Tango 2 as a gate. Yeah, I've completely butchered taxiing there. I'm just too busy. I don't want to see the aircraft landing. At least what's left of it landing. Yes, Freeware Airport, Josh. Freeware scenery. In fact, I featured it on my Freeware series 2 weeks ago. The Eindhoven airports. They were featured in 5 freeways in 5 minutes. Next one, I believe, releasing on Wednesday. Okay, a bit too far there. Oh well, parking brake sets. Nope. No, don't. Right, APU, nope, bus tie, APU sets. Taxi lights off. Engines off. Right, now we finished. 1 hour 34 that was. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eindhoven. Flight time 1 hour and 34 minutes. Not particularly rainy outside, definitely cloudy, definitely low visibility, but should be alright in regards to the side of the aircraft. No rain outside to worry about. We thank you for flying Wizz Air, and we hope to see you again in the very near future. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check, please. Well, he made it. Just about made it. Easy jets. Most interesting approach I've seen in a long time for that. There you go. Welcome to the airport. Easy jets. Easy 421 Papa. Right, let's kill that. Activate that. Kill that. Seatbelts off. Passengers embarking. Do we have jetway or stairs? Probably not. Whoops, probably not. Oh yeah, I got stairs, okay. So stairs comes the aircraft, passengers embark. One more plane at 8,000. Depends how close to the airport you are. Yeah, Wizz 214, you've got about, it's only like 5-6 minutes to landing, I'm afraid. I'm not going to have breakfast, I'm going to work in an hour. But there you go. Welcome to Eindhoven EasyJets. Right, centre flight, average report. So Wizz Air 5075, A320neo from Kraków to Eindhoven, 1:34 flight time. Power departure was 9:15, departed at 9:90, a little bit behind on departure, but we saved a couple minutes for landing. 142 passengers, 93 satisfaction, landing rate 180, and block time of 1:48. Soft landing, reckon at work, tow friends at the airline, all looking good. I'm going to drop a flight report in chat so you can look at more detail from your end. The stairway, oh, that's pushback toolbar, which is another mod that I've featured in my freeware series. Obviously, if people don't know these mods, then obviously they're not watching it. Maybe it's not worth doing another video then. Wizz Air 214 is back. Ah, is that the one from earlier? Fair enough. Oh, here comes the EasyJet now, about to put into stand. There he is. Yes, Flight Sim channel, you are late. We have just landed. Although I have got the replay. Speaking of which, it's finished recording the replay. So if you want to look at the replay in detail, feel free to stick around for that. Finished track on Volanta, so Volanta's now finished. And there's EasyJet just timidly touching up the gates. Yeah, unfortunately the aircraft on arrival probably a bit too far away to stick around, I'm afraid, so... Whoops, nope, he's also overshot taxiway just like I have. Well, what can you do? Right, well, thank you for the ATC service. There you are, EasyJets. Let's disconnect and let's have a look at the replay, shall we? Right. So let's have a look at this from a passenger point of view. First with the right hand side. Low visibility, so I can't imagine there'll be much to look at from this side. No, Christian, I've got to go to work. Short fine limb. Just see the top of the trees on the right hand side, but again, visibility absolutely sharp. Hard 3500 now. iPad, part of the A320neo mod box. A320neo mod. Okay, remember this is auto land, so there's no real input from me here. It was just the aircraft doing landing. All for me. No required. Might be it's an Hydro. Ah, your neighbouring city, eh? Very good. How you doing, dude? Welcome channel. Welcome to the chats. And touchdown. Perfect centre line as well. Absolutely perfect. Graphics are good. Graphics are good. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze again, I think. Yeah, graphics are very, very good in this flight sim. I do adore Microsoft Flight Sim. I do really adore it. Terrific landing. Well, it's not my work, David. This was all the work of the Flyby team. The A320neo in Rotterdam is superb. I realised the flaps are not down for the replay for some reason. They switched that to manual control, which I much preferred the automatic one, but hey ho. Short final then. And touchdown. I used to bike school every day. You had planes approach Eindhoven every day. Ah, very nice. For me, when I went to primary school, I lived on the approach path for an airport. I won't say which airports, but during our break times, all that when we were outside, every few minutes you get an airplane landing, which is very, very fun. Also sounds really good. Use same logic through aircraft. Oh yeah, absolutely, Andra. And by using the same logic, it ensures that they can use pretty much inch perfect for the actual approach part. It's a good tool, this. It is a very good bit of tech. The Flyby guys have done a phenomenal job with this aeroplane. Never heard of Puna. Train now got. Fun fact, didn't begin descent. Well, that's probably a problem there, Ojai. Find yourself a holding loop, and do a few loops, get yourself down. Especially playing online, you really should do your descents. Yeah, so very pleased with that landing. Very pleased indeed. Better than Zyber in your opinion? I don't know, Zybermod has a lot of cool features as well. They're both very good aircrafts. But which would I say is better? I mean, Zyber has got working VNAV and all that. And I find that the Zyber is a lot more smoother on the autopilot death metal operation as well, actually. I'd say if there's one that's better than the other, I'd say it's the Zybo, but only because they have more development behind it, and therefore some more mature aircrafts. Well, sorry to hear that, Fufan. I'm sorry that you know this is right, but oh well, I've still got 33,000 other people who are happy to continue watching. Bye bye. There's your touchdown. Yeah, spot on landing that. Spot on. Oh yeah, I mean, I never said this was a new plop. I'm saying that the aircraft Cyber is better because it's got more development behind it. That's literally what I said. Right, well, I think that pretty much brings us to the end of our flights today. So, listen, I'm off to work now, so I'm going to have a quick lunch and then head out. Right, thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking care. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, donating, all that stuff today. Thank you for... if you enjoyed the video, then do leave a like, do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all very much for the support, and I'll see you all again in the very near future. Take care, have a good one guys, not to you, Fufan, and bye-bye. Work today should be pretty quiet, I can imagine. Everyone's still celebrating last night's triumph over Ukraine, so it's going to be a good day at work today. It's going to be a good day. Take care, have a good one, bye-bye.